Welcome back to Poor Man Printing, guys, and today we are going to go over land. What is land? Where do you buy land? There's a ton of information in the last AMA with Vetemore and Andrew. Guys, I'm just telling you straight up, I'm pumped and I'm ready for land sales. And I want to thank Andrew at the end of the AMA with Vetemore. He was pumping me up about YouTube. You know, I come in, I got off work and I was tired and I'm like, damn, you know, I don't feel like making a video, working 12 hours a day, you know, 5-6 days a week. But I watched in this video and it just pumped me up, guys. I'm just straight up pumped. I'm telling you, I'm pumped. I probably done drank about 6 monsters or something. I don't even know what's going on. But hey, let's go. Okay, guys, let's just dive straight into it. There's a lot of information in this AMA just with land. I mean, this is lots more with Luvatars and all. I'm going to be making a video about that too. Like, you're going to be so amazed at what they are doing with this game and the NFTs and the land sales and how it all connects together. Guys, it is freaking awesome. So let's get into it.
When it comes to the next sort of massive event, when it comes to Illuvium, that's pretty much going to be the land sale. Could you briefly summarize how the land sale is going to work and your vision for it?
Yeah, so we are all in on the marketing team on land sale. We've got 2 weekly meetings just about land sale on our team. And just to go over all of the complex details of what we're doing from a marketing perspective. Just land sale in general, for those of you that want a refresher or don't know what it is. Basically, land in Illuvium is it's different than any other land you've seen out there in metaverse space. So if you look at Sandbox or Decentraland or some of these 3D world type of lands you can buy, what they're selling you is essentially like a 3D space inside of a video game world. And now you own it as an NFT. And then you have to figure out what you do on the land. It's up to you. You can program your own buildings. You can build your own mini games. I don't know. You figure it out, says Sandbox and Decentraland. Axie Infinity sells you land. They'll say, I don't know, maybe we'll do something with it years down the road. I don't know. And so Illuvium has taken the complete opposite approach with land. And we've developed an entire mobile and companion game that's a town builder game. Think like Clash of Clans, minus the dudes beating each other up. Yet, and
you hear that? These guys are not going to stop. They're just going to keep pushing Illuvium Zero, the game, everything, merchandise, NFTs. It's wild what they are dreaming up right now and how they want to go about doing it. And it is crazy. I recommend everybody watch this whole AMA because there's tons of information on there. I'll link it down below. But this is about the land, so let's go.
You can just play building your land, putting down your own industrial complex in our game called Illuvium Zero, harvesting fuel, scanning for blueprints for alluvial.
I think the blueprints are going to be super, super big, guys. I really do.
And literally, you buy the land, you plug it into this video game Illuvium Zero, you hit buttons, and you make money. That's what our land is. And what's really cool about our land is it's not just relevant to the current Illuvium main game that we're putting together right now, the Auto Battler and Overworld game, but it will be the only land for all Illuvium games and properties forever. And so it's a really exciting prospect, and we're selling multiple tiers of land. So anyone can play Illuvium Zero, the land minigame, for free. You can do it with a tier 0 land. It's not worth any money. You aren't getting any money out of it, but you still get to do the fun town builder game.
Now, I think that's great because it gives everybody a chance to get on the game and actually play it with no money, no nothing, just sit there and play the game. I don't know how interesting it would actually be. Probably not that interesting. I'm just going to throw it out there. But if you're making money in the game and once it's connected to Illuvium, yeah, that's the way I would do it. But I understand there's only going to be so much land, so it is what it is.
As you move from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 to tier 4 and tier 5, you get more fuel, you get more element sites, and then at the tier 5 level, you get an esports arena in your land. And so we've got infinity educational content coming out and plans for land sale, which I can talk about in a moment, to help everybody understand which land, if any, is maybe right for them or not. But the big differentiating factor here is Illuvium land is something you can actually use today that has real utility in the Illuvium gaming franchises into infinity. And you can literally get fuel out of your land that you can sell on the Illuvidex for actual money, for ETH, or you can keep to accelerate your progress in our games. Whereas go buy any other land anywhere else, for the most part, they're maybe like having you stake it somewhere for some tokens maybe. Maybe they like give you some blocks you can put together and like try to get your buddies to come over to your land. For us, it's just very cut and dry. You buy the NFT, you plug it into the game, you play game, make money.
And that's what it's about. Utilities. I don't know about y'all, but NFTs, if I see NFT, unless I really, really want it, if it doesn't have any kind of utilities, kind of like ETH Lizards, you know, they got a bunch of utilities coming out. Their roadmap and all the proposals right now, like it's really moving along pretty good. But if it doesn't have any utilities, I'm just not going to buy it. You know, I'm just not the guy that's going to buy something that doesn't do anything, but just look at it like art. But I'm not an art person. So, you know, just like World of Warcraft, you know, all these guys was getting all these different skins and weapons and stuff. Me, I was like, you know, what's going to give me the best return? What's going to make me DPS more than anybody else, you know, in my guild? Like, I want to be the best of the best. And that's what I shot for. I didn't care what it looked like. But that's what these guys are doing. You know, they're putting utilities on everything, guys. And that's what's going to drive this game. It's crazy.
And you can buy multiple pieces of land, parcels of land, and you can play all of those through the mini game as well. So let's say you bought 5 lands, plug them all into the game, and then you just swipe between your lands and then manage your different lands. So my plan is, personally, this is not financial advice. You guys need to do with your own situation. I don't know. I'm just a marketing guy trying to sell land to people. But my plan is to buy a bunch of lower tier lands, maybe a bunch of tier 1s, maybe one tier 2 or so, personally. Plug them all into the mobile game and then give it to my wife. She likes to do town builder games and she's just going to make me money, baby. So that's my plan.
That's a pretty good plan, because my wife, she used to love to play those builder games and a farmer's little game where you plant and just go in every day and set up everything. Maybe I should do that same thing. I mean, I might not have the cash flow like some people, but get her doing something, get her involved in Illuvium. Happy wife is a happy marriage, right?
Personally. And so land is really exciting for that reason. You don't have to guess what the value is. It just is right in front of you.
That is very cool. I actually hadn't heard about this option that you can actually just so easily integrate multiple lands that you own. I think that's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, exactly how that looks. I haven't seen how it looks, but I asked Aaron for personal reasons. I'm like, what do you think of my strategy to buy a bunch of tiny lands and put them in there? He goes, oh no, you'll be able to play all of them. Now, how easy it is to swipe through them, is it literally a swipe? I don't know. I'm just kind of simplifying so people can understand that they can buy multiple lands and they can play each of them in Illuvium 0 for the rewards.
Awesome. And obviously, as you are the head of marketing, in your opinion, like, how do you think it should be approached, the actual marketing for this land sale? What do you guys have planned?
Oh God, it's so much. So we've never done anything on this level from a marketing perspective yet. So you saw a little bit of what will be involved with land sale marketing in staking V2. So that like premium explainer video where stuff goes on like Illuvium is a blah, blah, blah game and has smooth animations. So we're going to have an explainer video for land. It's already done. It's been done for 4 months. We're going to have a tutorial video on how to buy land. We're going to be working with influencers, where influencers are going to be doing videos. I've already talked to you about this too. Videos on why land is unique and how to buy land in all languages.
And I just want to say this, Andrew, if you're watching this video, I have not been contacted. I did send you a message on Twitter. So if you ever, I know you're busy, but if you get a chance, just check it out. Just check it out.
Arabic, German, Spanish, Portuguese. I got dudes all over the world lined up for this. We're also lining up as many interviews as we can possibly get with as many high-level folks as possible. We already have, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm just going to say it. We already have Rich Dad with Robert Kiyosaki lined up. We just did a couple big YouTubers recently, Lady of Crypto, and we're kind of moving up into the mainstream crypto world. Real Vision, we've got one booked with them. Nice. So we've got a lot of interviews on a lot of media outlets lined up where we're talking about land. Paul Barron as well. We just talked about land on Paul Barron. And also, we have co-marketing campaigns with major blockchain organizations, DAOs, et cetera, lined up. So we're working on a campaign with Chainlink because they're the oracle for land sale.
Chainlink, y'all hear that? Mm-hmm.
And we're working on a campaign with Immutable X because obviously Immutable X is the layer 2 everything is on for co-marketing opportunities. We have secret marketing plans I'm not going to tell you about right now in terms of, I'm not even going to say what they are, but we've got some special secret stuff planned. We also have a major live event planned for the land sale as well that I have not announced publicly.
That's going to be like a big ass party. Like everybody's going to be drinking and just buying land. It's going to be awesome. I'm hoping I'm going to be there. Maybe not the whole time because I got to work for a living and shit, but yeah.
But it is fair to say that this will be a totally bananas, never before done live event related to land sale on a whole nother level. And it will be related to tier 5 land. I'll say that. I'm not going to provide details and I'm not going to make promises right now, but it is even beyond what I told you privately we were thinking about now. And we're looking at really making tier 5 land sale. That's the most expensive land for those that don't know, that has the esports arena on it. And you can get sponsorships there. And all our big record-breaking esports events will literally be hosted on this land. That tier 5 land sale is going to be, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make that a big PR piece, if you will. If it sells for millions, plural.
It's going to sell for millions. My guess, if I had to guess, it's going to sell for millions. It's going to be freaking huge.
Which is not out of the realm of possibilities at all. And some of the other items we're trying to line up work. This could be a crypto story that's covered by the entire crypto media. And that's what I'm working on right now, is to try to make that into this big PR event, essentially, where we break records and what have you. So I'm working on that as well. I don't know, that's just some of what we have planned. We also have some community events and advertising and original social content, we're going fucking hard. Like we're literally.
Dude, I love Andrew. Like, he is the perfect person for the job that he has right now, pushing Illuvium and setting up everything. I've been watching his videos for a long time. I don't know if I ever told you that, but like I learned everything you see right here with OBS and videoing from him. That's what I'm saying. The guy is a freaking genius at this stuff, and I believe 100% he is the perfect person to push this into social media. 100%.
Doing everything we possibly can to sell this land, and to get education out, to get the emotion high, and to work with as many external partners and platforms as possible to bring in leads of people that would be interested in buying land.
So the tier 5 land, there's obviously only ever going to be 7 of these. And I believe in this first land sale, there's only going to be 2 of those 7 on sale. And they're going to be sold differently than the rest of the tiers. They're going to actually be in an auction fashion. Highest bidder wins. And that's going to be, I'm just insanely curious to actually watch how that auction goes, because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, what we're talking about right now with that, all of this is subject to the count. So everything I say about Illuvium is all subject to this freaking council approving things. That's what's being decentralized is about. But the council will need to approve kind of what our plans are, what the prices would be, and these different elements of what we're talking about internally. But the current idea with Tier 5 land is to make it visible on our land page where you can navigate land and to where you can bid on it from there. And so we were talking in the past about making it like this private auction that like only qualified whales or something can go in there and bid on it because we didn't want any, troll bids. But given that whenever you bid on land, and I'm not technical at all, it verifies that you have the funds in your wallet. That actually is the best verification process we could ever have. So I think that everyone, will be able to see the Tier 5 land and everyone will be able to bid on it. But obviously, you would need to potentially have considerable funds to be able to put in a viable bid, depending on what the market decides that it's worth. I want it to be, sold for record-breaking amounts, but the market will need to determine that, and the council will need to approve everything prior to us going live with the land sale.
I'm very excited to see all of that play out.
Okay, guys, there you have it. There's some more information on land. I'm going for land. You can buy land with ETH or SLV2. It's the only two ways to buy land. But I'm definitely going for land. If nothing else, I get like the lowest number of land. What is it? A level 1. I believe 5 is the biggest. If I get a tier 1 piece of land, I'm cool with that. At least I got a piece of land to continue playing this game for years to come. And the blueprints, the energy, you sell them back to the Luvidex. Guys, the land has got some crazy utilities. And if you think they're going to stop there, they probably won't. Like everybody knows, this is a DAO. So stuff can change like that, just like that. If land's not doing good in a game, it will change. I promise you that. But yeah, I'm like super excited about the land. I hope you guys are too. But that pretty much wraps up this video. If you liked it, subscribe, turn on notifications if you like this kind of buzz skit. And yeah, this is Poor Man Brandon. I'm out of here.